Grand Rising, guys. Welcome back to Mahakali Tarot. This is Mahakali's daughter. I am recording this video at approximately 3:17 a.m. on Friday, January the 22nd. All right. So I am recording this video very early because I have a lot to do this morning. So I am just going to post this, and you guys can watch it whenever you guys rise and see the notification, basically. Okay. So I am going to start off with a quick prayer, and then we are going to hop into these messages from Spirit today, okay? Dear Heavenly Father and Divine Mother, thank you very much for allowing me to rise again. Thank you for the breath in my body. Thank you for using me as a vessel to deliver this message to my lovely collective today. Please withhold any information that would give our opposition, our enemies, or our opponents any advantages on us as far as plotting, scheming, or planning against us or our purpose. Thank you in advance for specifically giving me messages that the collective needs right now, that is consistent with the ultimate plan of the universe, and that reveals to us our hidden enemies, so we may plan accordingly. Ashe. Alright. Hi guys. Hi Cassie Garcia 1984. How are you? Alright, so we're gonna get into this morning. Let's see, who are our hidden enemies, Spirit? Who are our hidden enemies for my lovely collective? So you have an uncle here that is a hidden enemy of yours. Somebody, maybe somebody in your family, a few family members have been gossiping about you. You got like a uncle in the closet here or something like that. That Spirit is like tapping you on the shoulder about. It's like your family doesn't want you to come into a chapter of emotional fulfillment, so they're trying to stage some type of spiritual attack on you because you're an earth angel by way of your uncle here. These people could have been doing rituals, spell work, or paying for voodoo to be casted on you. Also, you have older women in your family that kept sending a sibling of yours to interfere as a third party in your romantic relationships. Your sibling is very sickly. They have up to 4 life-threatening STDs or STIs. Okay, someone has a fire sign sister. Someone has a fire, like a Aries type of sister or something like that. And this Aries consistently makes it her business to be in your business, to be a third party, because someone here has been working with your family to steal your money for up to the past 4 years. We also have the number 10, which is return to source and completion.
So completion is the number 9, origin is number 1. Okay, so number 10 is significant to ascension through experience. You come back aware. So this could have already happened before. All right, your sister could have already been a third party before. It's like whatever the goal was, whatever the aim was, it's like been there, done that, and honestly, you're just fat and stinky at this point. Like you should get tired of like being a human virus. That's disgusting. And I don't know, this person impersonated you to, I guess, like the legal system in order to hide some documents from you. This person also authorized a grape ritual. So if you were sexually assaulted recently, your sister could have been the mastermind behind that. Your sister could have been the one to put the bug in a masculine's ear to sexually assault you, to assert dominance. Okay. And now people are going to be turning on this sister of yours because there is no honor amongst thieves. And the sister of yours was working with a ex that is now obsessed with you because whatever spell work they tried to place around you or your connection or your finances has reversed and returned to sender. So everybody's looking at your sister now like the big fat bitch that she is. While you are hard at work and focused on your priorities and getting closer to God, you're still a sweetheart no matter how many people try and interrupt what God has for you, or how many people try to place blockages in your path, or how many people try to disrupt your happiness, because your happiness does not come from anything external. Your happiness comes directly from source. So, literally, like these people have never successfully succeeded in essentially stealing your joy or stealing your power or stealing your resilience because you're still getting up and double up. Never let a hard time humble us. These people consistently trying to put you through hard times because they know that you're greater than them. They know your output. It's not about your potential. They know your work. Okay, and that's naturally intimidating because you don't need these people's help to be your best self. Okay. We also have Psalm 35, 1 and 3, well, 1 through 3. Contend, Lord, with those who contend with me. Fight against those who fight against me. Right. So, like, God is handling your battles right now because you're showing up for yourself and you're doing what God asked you to do. And therefore, He don't have no problem hanging these people up for you, like, whatsoever. God was just waiting for you to be in alignment so He could handle things with a good conscience, and handle people around you with good conscience. So He just needs you to be on the complete right side. Okay. The magician is in the house. What's up, people? Hello, Jesus Patino in 5R. What results did they get after the private investigation? Rohini 9431. That's a question for a personal reading. Okay, Rohini. But feel free to leave your information in the comment box below, or you can email me. I will leave my information so we can follow up with that after this video. Okay. But to tap back into this, reality breaks open so higher truth can enter. Okay. So the numbers 36, 3, 6, and 9 are significant. Okay. It was a conscious fracture. These people trying to attack you and attack your psyche. They wanted to intentionally split your psyche. Okay. They wanted to interfere with your creative force and harmony. But God said that will not be so. All right. These people are part of one big group and you are not invited, which is fine because all of these people in the group are sick and they're having sex with each other. So these are sick sex fiends basically. And they want you to be jealous that you're not a part of their little sickly sex club. Too bad, so sad, I should say. Okay. We also have Psalm 37, 5 and 6. Commit your way to the Lord. He will bring forth your righteousness as the light. Yeah, these people wanted to demean you, to dishonor you, to discredit you, to slander you, because they just wanted you to be seen in the same putrid light that they are usually seen in. And in fact, a lot of them don't even represent light, they represent darkness, okay? Even if these people could be lighter in complexion than you, they literally are very dark hearted, okay? And it shows. It shows with their actions, it shows with their choices, it shows in their conversation and what they choose to discuss with each other. All right. And these people constantly have been trying to siphon your finances and keep you in a poverty state. Okay. Because they're jealous of you. They know that you were meant to live a soft, lavish, luxurious, well kept life. And they also know that you are the wise one of your family or of like this focal point of this group. It's like I don't know how many people are in this group. I don't know how long this group has been around, but this group is obsessed with you because you're younger than I guess whoever is in charge, and you're wiser than like everybody. Like not only just a person in charge, but anyone that came before them and anyone that is now currently under them. It's like people are looking at you to be a leader while also trying to attack you. And therefore they're working backwards because attacking you is attacking God. So versus giving you your flowers, giving you respect, and giving you the proper throne, these people think that demeaning you and dethroning you is the way to go in order to siphon from you. And that's why they're about to get spanked, okay? Severely. What else? What else? Yeah, you got a lot of wolf in sheep's clothing as far as masculine energies around you at this time. This uncle could be a wolf in sheep's clothing. Yeah, and your family is working with an ex to try to make you poor to control you. It's like they want you under someone's jurisdiction. They don't care for someone to actually genuinely care for you or to, treat you right or to pour into you. They want someone to be your handler and they want to be able to control you through your finances and they want to be able to control your handler through their finances. So ultimately, you both will be under their thumb and control and rule. And you don't even a lot of you guys don't respect authority in the way that people usually expect people to. Okay, you understand that a lot of rules, a lot of laws, a lot of leadership um, acknowledgments are literally just illusions. They're smoke and mirrors. Okay, a lot of these people making laws and making moves and stuff like that, they're very immature. They never did grow up, so it's like you're like literally fighting with like grown children all the time, and you don't have to do that. Also, we have the number seven, which is the number of initiation. So seven signifies mysticism, solitude, and inner sight, okay, as well as the veil thinning. So these people really, they weren't genuinely trying to make you poor. They wanted you to be poor enough so they could come in and give you some type of offer that you couldn't refuse, probably from your money though. They've been stealing from you so long that they feel like they can't go back now. They can't just make things right. They got to continue to attack you so they can only give you the bare minimum. These people want to continue to breadcrumb you. And that is why God is calling you to release these people, whether they are family or acquaintances or what have you. All right, because these people were definitely plotting again, yet again, I would say within these past 24 hours, or on how they could get you set up somewhere that you ain't supposed to be, somewhere that you usually are not, okay, for a Redrum, okay, to get you off of here, okay, for you to be out of here so they could collect this life insurance policy and to shut you up, okay? You have members in your family that have taken out other members in your family, and because you have launched an investigation, these people are scared. They are terrified. And they've been lying to you for so damn long. They don't want anybody to dig into their closet, okay? These people are intimidated by your creativity and your confidence because you are truly divine. You are the divine feminine. All right, so a lot of frauds could be in your family, a lot of feminine frauds, I'm hearing. Okay, you can have like a lot of older, masculine, feminine energies in your family that are literally just bullies, bitter bullies. I'm hearing bitter, bitchy bullies. BBBs. You got a lot of bitter, bitchy bullies in your family, okay? And you're defeating your enemies with grace, okay? These people have been trying to forge your signature and approve stuff and sign off on stuff, and they're being investigated. Even they have an investigator to analyze your handwriting that's going through some old stuff and comparing it to something recent that they got of yours. All right. So like your name is being cleared. All right. Like your name is being cleared in rooms and tables that you don't even know about. Okay. Like it's everything is being cleared up and made known to who needs to know who you are. Okay. These people have been trying to push you under MK Ultra, and they fucked around and found out that everybody can't go. You can't brainwash everybody. You can't manipulate everybody. You can't recruit everybody. You can't clone everybody. Okay, and you damn sure can't teach everybody a lesson, especially the people that are here to teach you. All right, so your family is learning that they don't have ultimate authority. They only thought that they did for as long as you did not know that you have the complete authority. Okay, it's like when you gained autonomy over self, you really started shaking people's tables, okay? Your ascension, your ascension is like a slap in the face to these people who thought that you weren't going to be alive to this day to tell the story about how they betrayed you and set you up and tried to backstab you multiple times while smiling in your face. Now I'm here. Smile in your face all the time. They wanna take your place. Them backstabbers. Backstabbers. Yeah, but also you got 99 problems, but redacted ain't one, okay? Because these people, they want to be a problem so bad, but they're not affecting your life. So it's like, thank you, next. Thank you for showing me who you are, next, all right? A Taurus energy could be significant here, all right? You could have had like a Taurus moon or a Taurus rising trying to impersonate you, trying to go toe to toe with you, trying to gilly with the guys or whatever the case might be. But we have number 44, which is stable light. All right. So 44 is significant for protection, for grounding, and also for structural integrity. So, in other words, these people cannot compete where they do not compare. All right. Your light is stable, it is protected, it is already grounded and rooted in authority with the Most High. All right. And its structure, you're about very, very precise, solid structure. These people don't know nothing about no structure. Because if they had some structure, their structure would tell them that it's not wise to attack someone else's structure. All right, clock it. These people thought moon magic was going to be able to control your mind or manipulate some of the forces of nature in their favor, and never. They could have been plotting on some type of Redrum plot to occur around your birthday for some of you that were born in the winter. And these people are literally just lost in the void right now. They are delusional as fuck. They don't even realize that all of the stuff that they sent to you is now beating their ass, okay? They are attacking like the things that these people have conjured from the underworld and from the other side to beat you. They are attacking these people. These people are losing sleep. They're losing finances. They're losing jobs. They're losing relationships. Their cars ain't working. They just losing all over the place, and that's because these people wanted this for you. They could have traveled to make you lose in multiple areas, and it backfired because you did a return to sender, took your little pretty self to sleep, and that was that. You washed your hands of the whole entire situation and let your ancestors handle the rest. All right. And now all these people that are getting their ass whipped for coming for you are missing you, thinking of you, want you to come back. Um, it's like bland without you, whether it's family, whether it's a friend group, whether it's a relationship. Like you are tea, baby. Like you are the flavor, you are the honey, you are the sugar, you are the seasonings necessary for proper taste. All right. And these people, they thought that they could function without you. All right. They thought that they would be able to take you out and replace you. They thought they could replicate and duplicate your sauce. And all you kind of did was observe the room, and you read people's hearts, you read people's intention, and instead of being bitter or vindictive or calling people out, you decided to forgive them. Because forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. They don't know that coming up against the chosen is coming up against themselves. They don't know that coming up against the chosen one is coming up against heaven. They don't know that coming up against the chosen one is coming up against their own destiny, their own soul purpose, their own wish fulfillment. They don't know that. So please, God, forgive these people. Forgive these people for thinking that I was the one that was going to get them what they needed, what they wanted, what they felt like they never earned in life. Forgive them because they were foolish. They were arrogant. And they moved vindictively against me. Yeah. You got like this like party animal copycat sibling of yours that was basically trying to be the fun girl in your relationship. All right. Um, a beach or ocean is significant. Somebody could have took a trip with an ex of yours. Like they could have tried to be a sugar mama to make somebody like turned off to you, or to just make someone choose them over you. Okay, this person could like clubs, casinos, concerts, lounges, bars. They just like being rowdy. All right, this is a extrovert that is like very loud, very boisterous, very arrogant. This person could be like known, but like not in a good way. Like this person could be known for fighting. This person could be known for like skipping out on the bill. This person could be known for burning people, or something like that. All right, this person ain't known for nothing good. That's why they want your destiny and your reputation, because they don't have no actual powers. Their powers go as far as manipulating people and being deceptive, and they can catfish, but only until the point where you meet them in person. Like this person, this Aries sibling of yours dedicates her entire life on trying to be you. And like every single cycle where she thinks she's getting somewhere, Spirit asks the same question. All of that work and what did it get you? Like this person be working day and night trying to be you, trying to keep up, trying to figure out what you got going on, where you are, who you spending time with, who you talking to, what are you learning. Because this person wants it to seem like y'all are on the same level so bad. But even the blind can see y'all don't have anything in common, like whatsoever. Y'all could have been raised in two different households. Y'all could just be from two different sides of the track. So like this person could be a little rough around the edges, and you're kind of like opposite. All right, but this person has a vendetta, and Spirit is exposing that vendetta right now. What results did they get after? Oh, I already read that. You do know that the Pope, before he died, stated that hell is not real. Uh, Torvok 8848. Hush your mouth. Hush your mouth. What else do we need to know here? Yeah, somebody, a divine feminine now is cold as ice. These people wanted you to be open hearted and accepting and loving and basically desperate enough to take some raggedy ass offer from them. Okay. But you're grounded, you're rooted, and you're very close to God. You're also practicing celibacy and abstinence. That's another reason these people don't like you. Because they were lying. They were running around town talking about you doing this and you doing that and you just out there, child. And really, they were just talking about your sister. That's all. So don't even get offended because these people are just frustrated that the person that they wanted to be before you is actually way, way, way behind you and beneath you, depending on the perspective they're looking at. All right? Mhm. And this person also is imbalanced, whoever they were trying to replace you with. They cannot have your royal crown because it doesn't fit their head. Okay, simply put, this person is going to be going through holy fire, but as I've mentioned in previous videos, those that walk through the holy fire, um, not everyone makes it through the other side better for it. So someone might be getting scorched through the fire because of their intentions as to why they got led to the holy fire in the first place. Whoever this person is, they lack creativity. They stole your male divine feminine, and they've been working with a slim man, like an ex of yours. Okay. They also been doing some weird fraudulent paperwork stuff with concerning you and a child's birth certificate or something to do with children and paperwork here. All right, because this Aries sibling of yours has been trying to steal your energy, and they want to walk in your skin. Like I'm telling you, this person, they feel like, they're done. They fucked around too many times in this life, and they found out, and they feel like you've been passing your test, you've been learning your lessons. And you have all this spiritual abundance that you don't even pay attention to. So, I might as well just come on in and take it. All right. And instead, spirit and your ancestors and your angels are like, how about you take several seats? All right. So this person is being schooled right now on why you should never attack or try to impersonate a divine one, and especially not a praying warrior. Okay. Because you pray and heaven responds. You pray and the frequency it switches up. You pray and things change. Okay. Period. Yeah, these people been grouping up in your family to attack you for your finances 24/7, hiring people around you to be spine flying monkeys and shit, to come close to you or to walk by you or to be in your vicinity and report back what you're doing, who you're talking to, what you're buying, what you're looking at. Like, these people really can't eat shit or breathe without knowing what the fuck you got going on. That's how much of a celebrity you are to your own goddamn family, okay? We also have four, the number of structure, which is foundation, order, as well as density. All right. Four is the number of matter, rules, and limitations. Okay. These people wanted you limited in their own structural system. They wanted you to be a part of their own little unintelligent matrix. Like it's not even a sophisticated matrix you can respect. It's like unintelligent, very predictable, very low vibrational, very toxic, and sickly. On top of all of those things, it's like this isn't even remotely tempting for me to be amused or deceived by your tactics or your intentions. All right, these people are very dishonest, and that's all they know how to do is lie. A lot of people are going to be lying until the day that they close the casket because they just cannot face themselves in the reality of them being hypocrites and not being who they say that they are. People would rather take you off the earth than change. And that's deep. It's so deep that God got to protect you about that because you're going to tell the truth about these people, all right? You are divinely devoted to your purpose, to your path, to your mission, and to your children if you are a parent, all right? And these people are guilty as charged, okay? Your reputation, your energy, your aura, your status, your throne speaks for itself, all right? You can't be impersonated when you step into the room. The only way people can impersonate you is when they don't know better. When they don't know you, they don't know about you, they don't know your work, they don't know your story, all right? If they haven't heard through the grapevine about the great and the mighty. That's the only way anybody can get over on trying to impersonate you, because literally you walk into one room and people will never forget your footing, okay, ever, regardless of whether you walk into the room again or not, okay? You are memorable, you are admirable, okay? And you are one of those things, you're one of those people, you are one of those conversations that you just don't get out your head because you are divine. It's like talking to you is having a personal conversation with an angel. And some people recognize and respect that off top immediately. Most people do, actually. It's that usually those people that do respect and admire that just tend not to be your family at all or your friends at all, and they tend not to know them at all. Many divine ones will receive their flowers, their respect, their support outside of their structural familial systems, outside of the places that they grew up with, okay? Because you have to realize that the part in the Bible that does say that the only place a prophet will not be respected is in their own homes. That's true. Because people don't like to know the truth. They like sugar coated lies. They like to feel like what you're lying about is truthful because it makes them feel good. But they don't really like the truth. It makes them feel bad. It makes them question themselves. It makes them sit with accountability on how they could do better. And people don't really like to challenge themselves. They would rather critique the next person than to critique themselves in the mirror. And that is why these people will be guilty as charged because you're reading them down like a goddamn book, okay? You call people out before they even do anything. So it's already logged in the system before they try to do this little stupid stuff because you're never wrong. If you are intuitive and I'm speaking to you and this message is resonating with you, you are never wrong. If anything, you might be a little bit early, but it's not even like you early by years or months or weeks. You might be days early, hun. But literally, you are never wrong. These people want you to think so, but no. This is a confirmation that your intuitive nudges, your hits, your dreams, your downloads, you ain't wrong. You just early, huh? You just early. Hello, Christy Bull, B8T. How you doing? A Libra here is significant. Yeah, you're not wrong about this Libra. You're not wrong about this Libra being sick. You're not wrong about this Libra being jealous. You're not wrong about this Libra being a third party. You're not wrong about this Libra being a man, I'm hearing. Or, I don't know. Child, this is messy. Hold on. Because this is sounding like the reader from yesterday when I was saying, like, there's a DL man and a Scorpio sex work about to be exposed. That Scorpio from yesterday's reading could be like a Scorpio Libra cusper. Yep. And this situation is working out in your favor, baby. So don't even worry because the cards are falling as they lay, and people are seeing like who the real frauds are. People are seeing who the real attackers and antagonists are in this situation. Yep. And it's a Libra. It's a Libra, whatever sex worker this is. Okay. It's an Aries, feminine energy. It's a masculine energy here. There's a Gemini energy here. Yeah, all these people teaming up. Yeah, and all of them about to go down. Like they joined hands and trying to attack you and bring you down, and they gonna be joining hands. Well, they won't be able to join hands when they get them handcuffs on them. But figuratively, like they might be in the same paddy wagon or something like that. They might get locked up on the same day. But yeah, these people are going to be at a crossroads because they feel like crashing out and just going their hardest to take you down is going to somehow remedy everything that they messed up. But if that was the case, you wouldn't be here because this would not have been the first attempt on your life. It wouldn't be the third attempt on your life. And it wouldn't be even anywhere remotely close to the fifth plot to take you down. So insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting a different result. So it is safe to say that this group of people that are convinced that it's possible to take you down on this timeline are in fact a group of insane maniacs. Okay. Yeah, and all of them are going to be at a crossroads because God is going to reveal through you that He is real. Okay, your whole entire story, your whole entire redemption, your whole entire pathway will be proof and evidence, okay, of God being real and you being God's favorite, you being favored by God, you being closely connected to God, and you being protected by God. Because none of these people were going to protect you. You didn't have any earthly protection. All of your help comes from God, okay? These people were wanting you to be jealous that they were having threesomes and orgies together. So there could have been a masculine energy that was having sex with a Libra and a Gemini, or having sex with an Aries and a Gemini, or something like that. But these people are lost souls. Like, why would you be jealous of people exchanging smelly spit and sickly body parts? Like, that's not anything to be like sitting in your bed crying about. It's like, period, bitch, you need to go and get checked and get some medication and sit down and close your legs for a little bit. Why would I be upset that you out here being nasty and smelling nasty because you being nasty? That's just nasty. Nasty don't piss me off. Nasty just make me not want to be around you because you're nasty. It's like these people wanted you to be jealous, but they're nasty. Like, I'm not jealous of your nastiness, bitch. Like, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to say? Oh my God, I'm so hurt I didn't get invited to the sex party and get burnt like you. Oh my God, like what? Chill. Oh, Lord. These people could have been going hard to hack your phones, hack your devices, just hack into your life since like fall of this year anyway, because this has been a consistent thing on and off basically. You have a sister and possibly a Gemini, possibly a Libra as well. All these people keep trying to steal your identity, which is why they keep trying to have sex with your masculines. And it's like, do you bitches get tired or no? Actually, do your vaginas get tired of stinking or no? Actually, do you get tired of failing or no? Actually, do you get tired of comparing yourself to someone that you will never be on the same level with or no? Actually, do you get tired of taking time away from your own personal life to try and target someone else and seeing that it honestly just constantly backfires? Like, is that not tiring to you? Trying to drain someone and winding up drained every single time? Hmm? Hmm? I'm just curious. I just want to know. You are a good omen, okay? Yeah, and also if you're a divine masculine watching this, this is your winning season, baby. Okay. So step into your abundance, leave these nasty, stinky, smelly women's alone, and get what God has for you. Okay. This is your winning season. And so God wants you to be abundant. Okay, divine masculine. Your counterpart could be born in the year of the pig here. And you know these people were trying to harvest her energy. You also know these people were trying to harvest your energy by manipulating and lying to you, especially this big fat Aries bitch, and you know that your divine counterpart is innocent. You could have been hired to be her agent or her spy or her handler, divine masculine, and that's why your ex is sick now. Because you was thinking that you was going to get hired to try to handle somebody that was sent to help you, and you need to go get tested, okay? Because your ego got you into some mess. And I'm hearing something about some stinky balls, okay? Or some spit spat when it comes down to urination, please go get tested, divine masculine. Get tested, get your status, and get your life together. Especially if you want to get back in this divine feminine life, because no way you think that staying connected to these karmic ass, nasty ass women is going to somehow get you to be back in this divine feminine's life. Absolutely not. You either cut the snakes in your grass and you keep the grass low, or you just basically get swallowed up by the snakes, okay? And have you ever been swallowed up? Have you ever been swallowed up? Yeah, divine masculine. God is saying you, if you're playing with the divine feminine at this point, you are literally only playing with your own health, your own life, and your own abundance, all right? So some of y'all need to get right, okay? Because the misogyny and patriarchy games are not working out for you. You looking like the fool. You looking like Boo Boo the fool. You looking like the clown. Yep. We also have Psalm 7:9. Oh, let the evil of the wicked come to an end, and may you establish the righteous. What did I say, divine masculine? Playing with the divine feminine at this point would only be playing with yourself. All right. So let the evil of the wicked ones come to an end. So sometimes, especially if you have a hand in it, divine masculine, that means that you also need to have a hand in bringing that evil to an end, okay? So you may establish your righteous counterpart, and you may establish your righteous footprint in the ethers, all right? And with your own kingdom spouse, all right? Ashe. Do what you have to do. Delayed gratification is doing what you sometimes do not want to do to get to where you want to be, all right? Do what you need to do the necessary things, or just be stuck. Everything is a choice, all right? But if you do decide to do the right thing, to do the I'm hearing the celestial thing. Okay, so you can have like a celestial, ethereal, telepathic connection with someone. Okay, so you kind of already know intuitively like how this person wants you to move, what this person wants you to do, how this person wants you to defend them. All right. So I think spirit is just asking you to lower your ego and to invite God into the situation so you can actually be relieved of whatever these consequences is that you really don't deserve. Because these people trying to implicate you into a major scandal here, and a lot of them wouldn't even be going down. It would only be the divine masculine that was like the last member on this little team of geniuses here to take somebody down. And that was the plan from the beginning, to put whoever the divine feminine chose to love down as like the fall guy, so that way they would never have love, they would never come into union, they would never be able to fully ascend with their counterpart. So, like, literally, the only way to reverse this curse is to show up for the divine feminine and to defend and protect her honor in the face of these evil, wicked ones, divine masculine, okay? And this is reporting live news, okay? Someone's masculine could be watching this right now. This is confirmation that this is literally going on right now. Yeah, a brother or a sister could have sent a decoy or a sex worker to this divine masculine's way to disrupt your connection because your brother or your sister is jealous of your light or calling. So there could have been a brother that sent a sister towards your man, okay? Or it could have been the other way around. There could have been a sister that sent someone's brother towards someone, something like that. Either way, your siblings are jealous of you, okay? Period, point blank. That's why they constantly try to disrupt what God has for you versus like adding to it. And it don't matter because all of these parasites and all of these fake ass bullies are literally just leading you to your abundance and to the bag that they've been trying to hide. So thank them in advance, okay? Thank them for being the snakes that they are. Thank them for being the frauds that they are. Thank them for teaming up against you how they did, because it's really just shining a light on how desperate these people are to take what is yours, okay? And they are going down. All right. It's just a matter of whether or not they're all going down or whether or not the divine masculine in the situation will be saving himself and also defending the divine feminine. Because either way, these people are going down. Like, it's going to happen regardless. All right. We also have 1 Corinthians 6:19 and 20. You are not your own. You were bought with a price. Therefore, honor God with your body. Yeah, so for those who have sold their souls, sold their bodies, whatever the case might be, when it comes to selling your temple or pieces of your temple, it doesn't belong to you. It wasn't made by you. You didn't make that body. You're just living in your flesh suit. You didn't seat your soul. You were simply seated. So you do not have the divine, the earthly, or the humane right to sell your soul. It does not belong to you. So your free will is limited. It's limited to you understanding certain concepts, principles, and laws for you to thrive in this 3D world. Because selling yourself or selling your body is essentially being tricked. Is being manipulated, and spirituality is all about not being tricked and manipulated out your spot. And selling your soul or selling your most intimate parts of yourself, that is literally tricking yourself out of your spot. And I don't mean tricking in like a magician way. I mean tricking like a trick, okay? Like you're pimping yourself out, all right? So if you don't want to be a hoe, you need to go back to God and get right and get in alignment, because a lot of people can be hoes and hold themselves out without even taking their clothes off. Okay? Because a lot of people can be paid to do things that they don't really want to do. That does make you a hoe, for the record. Okay? Because God did not send us here. God did not grant us life to have us forfeit our free will and our natural way of being. We also have 1, which is the origin number. 1 is the number of unity, initiation, and pure will. Like I said, Your soul does not belong to you. It has an origin story. And your soul is a part of the all that is around you. It is a part of everything that is God. All right. So you being birthed into this world is an initiation in itself. And your will should always be pure, not led by ego, not led by low vibrations, not led by other people or external factors. Okay? You also have people that are actively working to discredit your work. Fuck them. These people are only concerned about the material world and 3D or worldly desires. Fuck them. These people just trying to stop your money, but literally, their illusion of power is going to be coming to a very quick close because I think someone had to impersonate you to try to do anything to your money, and that's why they're about to go to jail. You have the number 14, which is the number of alchemy or temperance. All right. So this is change through balance, freedom through discipline. All right. So literally, like you showing up, you consistently being you, you consistently checking off the boxes is going to warrant your own divine intervention. I'm also hearing Saint Michael is rectifying scales in your honor behind the scenes. He is exposing people. He's leading investigators to the proper names, and I'm hearing tabs that they need to look into. Okay. And people are going to be brought down. This is going to be the last season, not year. This is going to be the last season. These people have an opportunity to fuck with you. All right. So they're going to be upset. They're going to be like wailing demons of hell when they figure out that they've been watched. Their phones have been hacked like they've been hacking your phone. Their whereabouts have been monitored like they've been monitoring yours. These people are just going to basically fall out of their body because they were so convinced that because they were a part of something, because they were a part of a secret society, that they were in some way untouchable. And they about to get touched because they kept trying to touch you and get you touched, okay? All right. Anything else that we have here, Spirit, for our lovely collective? What else do we have? What else does my lovely collective need to know right now? Yeah, these people, of course, they keep attacking you because they want what's yours. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's goods or wife, all right? A Pisces could be significant. A Pisces could be jealous of you. A Pisces could want what is yours. A Pisces could be jealous of a divine masculine's wife and want her for himself. Somebody that chose a mixed or exotic girl over somebody else. Yeah, so you could have like a fraudulent masculine energy in your energy right now that chose somebody over you. And they're mad because whatever they did, it was like for an incentive. They were supposed to get some money out of this. They didn't get shit. They broke as a joke. This person is a narcissist. They thought that they could go toe to toe with you because they probably are like taller than you. But what is a going to a goblin? This person assumed because you don't have a lot of people that you be around, you don't be a lot of places. It's like you don't have a whole bunch of people that you can call on. So this person assumed it was safe to attack you with whoever this copycat of yours is, okay? Because a great aunt put it in their head. It's like you have a great aunt that was sizing this person up. Like, yeah, you can do this to this person. Yeah, you can get away with that. You okay? You okay? Because that's a great aunt. That's who this person gonna have to call when shit hits the fan. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you can't be canceled. You are chosen. This person is going to get canceled. This great aunt is going to get canceled, and everybody else that they're working with will get canceled before you do, collective. Okay, clock it. Luke 12 and 15. Watch out. Be on your guard against all kinds of greed. Life does not consist on an abundance of possessions, right? So someone was literally just materially and financially motivated to try and win your heart. And that's why, this person is looking like Boo Boo the Fool and their little wee wee is burning because they thought they was really like that nigga. They fucking thought. And now they somewhere sad, crying themselves to sleep. Sad as shit that you're exposing them. This person also feels like you're invasive because like they feel like you be astral projecting in the room when they be doing like weird shit to you or weird shit around you. But God just be like giving you the intuition. God be giving you the visions. Like this person thinks you're weird because of your gifts, but they're jealous of your gifts and they're jealous of your abundance. Like whatever. Whatever. We also have Proverbs 26:26. Though hatred is covered with deception, its wickedness will be exposed, right? So you got this divine masculine that's somewhere fake acting like they're in love or whatever the case might be, but they really just trying to cover up the fact that they were trying to involve you in a crazy, crazy scheme with people who can't stand you, and they're trying to avoid jail time at all costs. That's literally all it is. This masculine don't love nobody besides himself. No, actually, I take that back. This masculine, if this masculine loved himself, he would be able to recognize the divine feminine. This masculine loves no one. He has no capacity to love whatsoever. All right. That's why he was a willing participant in human sacrifice before. Okay. He could have also pledged a blood oath to whatever this society is. So this masculine portraying like he's some type of spiritual guide or a leader, or he should be looked up to, or he should be revered, but he be sacrificing people and children. So no, no, not at all. Psalms 31 and 18. Let the lying lips be silent, which speak insolently against the righteous. Yeah, so this motherfucker is a liar. Like literally. And he's a fraud. Because I'm hearing, you's a motherfucking a liar. Like this person is a liar. Everything that this person has said out of their mouth about you publicly has been a lie for the most part. Unless they were actually bragging about you, which they probably only did like once, and they only did that to save face because they had cheated like what this the day before they bragged on you or whatever the case might be. But this person just is a liar. They're a hater. They're fraud, and they're broke right now because they thought that they could come for you and steal your money and basically destiny swap you out for a karmic bitch that they thought looked better than you till she took the makeup off. These masculines going, they gonna learn. They gonna learn one day. They gonna learn one day. It ain't your job to teach them though. You just gotta keep moving forward. Okay, you gotta keep pushing. All right, you just gotta keep leading by example. All right, because everybody ain't meant to follow you. Some people are meant to watch you from where they stand and where they will remain standing and stagnant. All right, and some people are meant to join you on your journey, but it's not your job to take count on who's following you or anything. You just keep moving forward. You just keep doing what you are divinely guided to do. All right. We also have number two, which is the number of polarity. All right. Two is the number of duality, reflection, and relation. All right. It is the polarity of light and shadow. So you are fully aware of the fact that people have more than one side because of polarity, because you're aware of energy, because you have mastered your own energy. And it's like someone close to you, possibly a Pisces energy, is they're fighting internally with their own polarity, and they are jealous of your unity of self. It's like you have fully emerged all sides of yourself: the light side, the shadow side, the inner child, the higher self, the 3D self. You've merged all those things, and it's like you are, um, it's like you're a walking altar, I'm hearing spirit say. And it's like your essence being around you and your energy is intoxicating, it's hypnotizing, it's addictive. But really, truly, honestly, most people do not deserve to experience this. Your energy is sacred, and therefore it should be kept and gatekept accordingly and moved and used sparingly. You are not easily moved, divine feminine. You are not easily disrupted. You are not easily dismayed. That is why this Pisces is truly jealous. Because nothing knocks you off your square. This person could be a man and you could be a woman, but the way you handle life makes this person feel like a bitch. Period. Period. What else? What else do we need to know, Spirit? You need to know that people coming up against you can't compete where they don't compare. All right, they can be after their crown, but that's like wanting to be president and never having the credentials to get on the ballot. It is what it is. Next, isolation is God's protection because if you were in the open, I promise these people will find a way to come and fuck with you. Long story short, okay, you could be an Aquarius, okay. This reading could be about a divine feminine Aquarius woman here, okay. If you are an Aquarius woman and this story resonates with you, your inheritance is being returned to you. So literally just sit tight. You ain't got to call nobody. You ain't got to follow up. You ain't got to update no addresses or nothing like that. It's being returned to you. Know that, okay? Also, Philippians 4, 6, and 7. Do not be anxious about anything. And the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds. So long story short, God is saying that while your scales are being balanced, while your inheritance is being returned, while these enemies are being investigated and taken down, the peace of God that they don't understand. They can't understand why you are always having a positive perspective. They can't understand why you're always in the energy of love. They can't understand why you're always learning, why you're always growing, why you're always ascending from your lessons. They can't understand it. And that is because they don't have that peace of God. They have turned their backs on God in order to betray God. Okay? And the peace that you do have, that they do not understand, is what will ultimately protect your kindness, protect your softness, protect your gentleness, protect your ability to love, protect your ability to forgive, protect your ability to build a legacy and structure and a solid foundation, as well as protecting your mind to be able to maintain it all. Because most people do not ever consider the fact before they sign contracts and sell pieces of themselves and sell their souls altogether that nothing in this world matters if you do not have a sound mind. No matter your heart, no matter your belief, no matter your money, no matter your position, no matter your location. If your mind ain't right, you don't have nothing. That's why these people are losing sleep, because there is no rest for the wicked. None. So while you be sleeping peacefully, these people are up huffing, puffing, coughing, pissed off, plotting, but they still can't sleep. A lot of these people can't even take showers. They can't even wash their ass because they are just so pissed off that you're still there. You're still here. You're still aware. You're still alert. You're still happy. You're still healing. While they were still casting distorted illusions and projections. It's like, as long as you're here, the truth about you speaks for itself. These people will only be able to distort the truth about who you are if you are no longer here. They are very much so Rex. Like, these people like to get close to you to nibble information from you and go report it back to somebody else to see how they can stop you and block you. And that's just because people can't stand what God truly has in store for you. People can't stand how protected you are. People can't stand how God intervenes. People cannot stand the blessing and protection on your life, regardless of who they choose to pay to not be there to support you or to, you know, cheer you on or to give you your cookies. You don't need no damn cookies from man. God gives you a cookie every time you do right. A spiritual cookie. All right. So these people don't know nothing about that man because they are on the wrong side of life. All right. They wanted to take the other path. Therefore, they get the other path left. Okay. Because God does see all. And just like these people are convinced that all roads lead to Rome, after Rome is blown up, all roads lead back to God. Okay. Ashe. All right, so we have family and friends are affecting this relationship or connection. You could have had a divine spouse, but they were deceived by the enemy. So, it's like you can't blame other people. If you're not strong in spirit, then you're not strong in spirit. If this person was solid, then they would be solid. So we can say that family and friends had a hand in you guys not being together, but in reality, that was a personal choice for this person to betray you and to choose to listen to other people over you at the end of the day. Yeah, you are a natural mystic and you have received your intuitive nudges about this person and about them being weak in character. All right, you saw this person, or this person was revealed to you, I should say, as a bad omen here because of their weakness. Like, they are very spineless, regardless of how they try to portray themselves. This could be like a Pisces Aries cusper man, okay? Somebody with like Joker syndrome or multiple personalities. Yeah, this person is foolish and they move from ego, fear, and lack. Yeah. Psalm 94, 20, and 23. Can wicked rulers be allied with you? The Lord our God will destroy them. So whoever this Pisces Aries man is that's trying to compete with the divine feminine for what is hers, for jurisdiction over her finances and affairs, the Lord will be destroying you. And he already has started doing so by way of sickness in your body for betraying this divine feminine. Ashe. God also wants you to know, divine feminine, that regardless of this person teaming up with your family and friends against you, it is not over until God says it is over. This person could have closed out some opportunities or some doors or some applications that you had applied for. But again, it's not over until God says it is over, because this person ain't God. All right. So you keep going. You keep showing up. You keep telling the truth and shaming the devil. Okay. Because it ain't over yet. Okay. A Hispanic man or a Hispanic woman could be significant here. Yeah, these people keep trying to keep you at the bottom because they know they ain't shit and they nasty ass creatures up close and personal. See, if people were able to see the true person behind the 3D image or the avatar that you see, if we could all look at people from their souls, I promise you, a lot of these people that y'all think are so sexy and so beautiful and so handsome and stuff like that, they would look disgusting, because the demonic entities that are attached to them, that are leading and guiding them and thriving through them, are dead, first of all, and they're decaying matter, and they're not of God. And so they are literally deformed uh, particles of matter. And it's very, very unsettling. It's like looking at images from a scary movie when you truly see who people are at their soul core. Okay. They're like really dirty, stinky, ghoulish looking vagabonds. Okay. And that's probably what these people wanted you to look like, because they wanted to block your finances so people could look like, oh, well, you must have had a rough life because you deserved it. But when in reality, because of the way this world is inverted, you would never have had a rough life had these rough ass people not came for you. Period. Okay. So someone is actually experiencing a season of healing presently, because God has granted that to you, because you have learned the lessons that you have needed to learn in order to usher in a new cycle, a new timeline, and new upgrades for yourself. All right. Your beauty is timeless, whoever you are. This message is resonating with you because you shine from within. Your beauty is, it starts internally and it's like it exudes or permeates externally. I'm hearing some people are on the surface level beautiful, and that's why I was saying, like, you should look, or it would be beneficial if people were able to look at the true souls of people versus like just their faces or just their bodies. But regardless, if people were to look at your soul, divine feminine, you would honestly be like something similar to a light that you can't necessarily like focus on too heavy, or it will blind you, because like you're literally emanating so much white divine light. um It's like you wouldn't, if you were in the same category as these people, people still would not be able to see you in your true form. That's how close you are to God right now. And that's how strong that divine white light is around you. That's how strong your ancestral protection is. Wow. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Yeah, you're shedding old habits, patterns, and behaviors, like any self-defeating thoughts, any self-defeating actions, any self-defeating patterns or relationships or connections, or even places in down to food that you know is just not good for you. Like, you're shedding all those things, okay? And it is still the year of the snake up until spring equinox, so you have about what, maybe like 2.5 more months to shed everything completely, and you're doing that, and God is proud of you for that. Your ancestral team, your angels, and your spirit guides are rooting you on. Okay, so continue doing the work, continue showing up for yourself, continue healing, continue walking by faith and not by sight. Okay, you have a brave heart, and these people thought that they was going to break your brave heart, but in reality, they fell in love with it. They became obsessed with it. They want to have it for themselves. You are a breath of fresh air, regardless of how many people try to pretend like you're an issue, because you remind them of divine, like whatever you want to put behind that, divine light, divine energy, divine love, divine connection. You just remind them of divine. Period. Okay. A karmic third party is extremely intimidated because they know they're being investigated, and they also know they try to implicate you in a scenario with them yet again, looking for a reaction yet again, set themselves up. Yeah, like she's going down. I'm hearing it's going down, down, baby. Boom, 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 baby. You should have let it go. Jimmy, shimmy, cocoa pop, pass it to me now. Yeah, somebody ain't want to let it go. So I don't know if they about to get passed around or it's an opportunity that's about to be passed over them or something like that. But either way, their little efforts and plans and all the time that they put into trying to literally walk in your skin, um, it's not going down. In fact, they're going down. Okay, they're going down, down, baby. Okay, yep. And also, we have number three, which is expression. Three is the number of creation, communication, and flow. All right. Three is reality speaks. So, literally, like, you are in union with the divine. You have mastered your duality, and therefore, your expression is like optimum. Like, you speak, and the universe responds. Like, not just one person, like, the universe, the entire universe responds to your word, to your breath, to your movement within this matrix within the matrix, okay? So you actually dictate reality because you have the ranking to do so. That's why these people wanted what you had, but they can't take what God has given you. Even if they were to replicate your body, they would not be able to take what God has given within you. And that's why they're mad, all right? I'm also hearing, bossy, I'm the first girl to screw in the chat. I switched up the beat of the drum. That's right. I brought all the boys to the yard. And that's right. I'm the one that said soon on this on. Bossy. I'm the one y'all love to hate. I'm the chick that's raised the stakes. I catch y'all sinning just to switch the game. And I'm back with an 808 because I'm bossy. Yeah, like this person can't stand that you a natural boss. You ain't gotta sell no ass, honey. You ain't gotta cheat on nobody. You ain't gotta sweet talk and finesse nobody. You just got that sauce, okay? You are really just that girl, okay? And like a bitch could never, a bitch could never, a bitch can watch you day and night and she could still never. Why? Because you are sovereign, okay? You are a sovereign being, sweetheart. Can't nobody take what God has for you because it's all in you, not on you. These people think Montclair's and this fashion designer and that fashion designer is going to show you up. Who gives a fuck? You can wear some chamois clothes from a thrift store and look better than all of these people put together in a lineup. Clock it. Yeah, you got a karmic masculine that got horror tendencies. That's a hornball that wants to maintain a telepathic connection so they can continue to finesse you on behalf of this Scorpio Libra bitch. And this hornball is ill. They're sick. That's why they've also been taking their space from you. Originally, it was because they thought they was going to move this karmic in. And they might have done that. But now they not only do they not want to be around the karmic, they feel stuck because the karmic got them sick. And it's like the masculine is scared to face the music. So they probably haven't gone to get tested and they just getting worse. And I don't know why, but for some reason, I'm hearing just like music. Just like music. So I don't know. This could be music to somebody's ears. How you ain't had to do nothing, and literally your enemies are just defeating themselves while you're sleeping. It's like while you were sleeping. Like this is like Fox 45 from like the past, what, 6 hours that you were asleep, Divine Feminine? You are the truth. Fuck what a hater got to say. Period. Because I mean, shit, you can't hate too much if you want to be me, right? Right. Anyway, somebody around you was wearing a mask or is wearing a mask and they are not as they appear. That's not surprising. You got a whole bunch of agents around you that really just can't stand you, but they can't do nothing with you and they can't guard you. So what the fuck else can they do but hate? Let haters do their job. If people wasn't hating, that means you wouldn't be doing something right. All right. Your haters should be your motivation and your reminder that yeah, I'm doing something right because if I was like you bitches, y'all wouldn't have nothing to hate on. Okay? If I was like you bitches, I would be talking about somebody else with you instead of being the topic of your fucking discussion. Thank you. Clock it. Your Cali energy is activated. You do not play about children. If these people been trying to target your children, baby, the fire that is soon to be approaching, it will not be escapable. They will not be able to outrun it. Period. Point blank. Point blank. Point blank. People thought that they was gonna go toe to toe to you, toe to toe with you, and leave with your bag. In reality, they only gonna be leaving with a body bag. They're gonna be leaving in a body bag, okay, and a toe tag. Okay, clock that. This fake ass Pisces trying to give you this fake ass love offer for this fake ass Libra Scorpio. body bags and toe tags, okay? Because this person swore up and down before they go to jail they will take themselves out. Okay, well do it. Because either way, the charges is not getting dropped. So go ahead and do what you need to do. Because you thought that you was going to take somebody else out. So spirit is looking at it like that's an eye for an eye. Do what you got to do. Because either way, you're not taking out this divine feminine. And you damn sure not taking her finances. And you damn sure not going to be able to cast no illusions on her. And you damn sure not going to be able to stick with whatever narrative you were painting on her. So do what you need to do. If you can't tell the truth, then do what you need to do. Because it's not going to be anything related to taking this divine feminine down. So again, you going to have to regroup. Shuffle them cards again, sweetheart. Because you got her fucked up. Yep. With your sick ass. Uh-huh. We also have Isaiah 54:17. No weapon formed against you shall prosper, and every tongue that rises against you in judgment you shall condemn. Exactly. This person, their flunkies, their groupies, your family, your friends, whoever. Anybody can get it. Literally, anybody can get it. Somebody answers to say, anytime you ready. Anytime you ready. Like these people is they're not playing. Somebody answers are rowdy as hell. Now I'm hearing, fuck nigga, that's that shit I don't like. A bitch nigga, that's that shit I don't like. A snitch nigga, that's that shit I don't like. Don't like, don't like. Yeah, this person is a fraud, and your ancestors don't like their asses, and that's why ain't gonna be no relief. Especially when this person think they're gonna just get on over on you to save their self. Your ancestors got another thing coming for them. You hear me? Yep. Yeah, the elephant in the room is that this motherfucker is a liar. They're a fraud. They are a double-tongued demon. Okay, they do have a Leviathan spirit on them. You can't trust nothing this person says. They always talk with double meanings and shit because they're a liar. And if you were to know their true intentions, nobody would fuck with them. They're very selfish. They're very insecure, and they are literally very demonic. Okay, yeah, and they feel dumb as shit right now because they're grouped up to fuck you up, and all of them are taking a loss. Yeah. They want it's like they want to tell people they want to go around town talk about like, oh, you played them, oh, you act like a man, oh, you ain't got no feelings, oh, you not a regular female. No, you're not a regular female. So why would you try me like I was regular? Hmm? Why would you try a divine feminine like she was regular and then get mad when she treats you like you're regular because you are? Because that's what regular ass people do. They don't know how to respect divinity, so they gotta treat you. They gotta try to humble you. They gotta try to beat you down the side. They gotta try to take you down a couple notches. They gotta try to knock you off your high horse. So why, pray tell, when you know that was your true intention, do you have a problem when I know that that's your true intention and I treat you accordingly? Hmm? Is it because you are a grown person and for the majority of your life you have made it your business to avoid accountability? Or is it the fact that you are too insecure to admit to yourself that you went to war with a woman because internally you feel extremely insignificant to this world? And you feel like you have made a collective of poor decisions that have landed you in an eternal loop where the only way you will be able to get out is to bring someone down, in your mind anyway. But you won't say that out loud, right? Because you're not secure enough to do that, right? Mm-hmm. Light is being shined on this situation with these insecure ass people, these insecure ass plans. Okay, they are not secure at all because for every plan to work, it requires your participation and your agreement. Naturally, a lot of you guys are just rebellious, or you're just not going to do what the fuck people ask you to do just because they say do it. Like, you're not going to jump just because a motherfucker tells you to jump. You're not going to do anything just because someone asks you to. It has to have a solid reason, okay? It has to be divinely guided. It has to be on your agenda, okay? Or it just simply has to make sense because you're not about to involve yourself in anything for anybody that either does not make sense or will not make sense. It's just, if it's not making money, it's not making sense. If it's not making me happy, it's not making sense. If it's not bringing me peace, it's not making sense. If it's not bringing me solutions, it's not making sense. So anything that doesn't make sense, the cycle is closed on that now. Period. Okay? You are divinely favored. Okay? Philippians 4:13. You can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Okay? Never forget it. And don't let anyone else make you believe otherwise. Okay? Because these people are self-defeated. And so misery loves company, right? So when people live their life so long doing the wrong thing. They want everybody to do the wrong thing, right? They want everyone to stop believing in themselves, right? Mm-hmm. They want everybody to be a part of their little sick suicide squad, right? Uh-huh. Know that you can do all things through Christ, even the wildest things, even the biggest things, even the things beyond your wildest dreams are capable and possible through your energy, through your third eye, through your pineal gland. As long as it is divinely favored and divinely approved, it is possible to bring that idea into this realm. That's what these people don't want you to know. They want you to be too distracted, too consumed, too sad, too depressed, too desperate to create your own reality and break theirs. And that's exactly what you're going to do anyway. That's what you're going to do anyway. Why? Because that's what you're meant to do anyway. Okay? So therefore, anyone standing in your way will be removed, like the obstacle that they choose to be. Ashe. All right. Anything else that we have here, Spirit? Anything else? Hi, Crash Bandicoot. What did I say? Bye. Demons take them where they need to be. Ashe. Okay. Clock it. Bless y'all dumb hearts. Who raised y'all? Nobody. A bunch of grown little kids. Scatterbrains. Y'all have mental illness. No sleep for the wicked. Got pictures of you on the twins. Yep. Mm-hmm. Listen. Clock it. I don't tell no lies. I come here to do my job and I go. All right. Yeah. These people, this group of people that thought it was wise to steal somebody's inheritance are being investigated by the CIA and the FBI right now. It's like, imagine trying to pay an FBI agent. Imagine trying to pay an FBI agent to keep you out of trouble. Child, these people are delulu, okay? They're upset because you're independent and self reliant and they can't lie about that. So they keep trying to put you with some stank ass family member that is like not trustworthy to make it look like you need them or make it look like they helping you out or something like that. Some uncle, fuck no. If somebody is suggesting you go towards an uncle, decline that offer. Decline that offer because that uncle is weird. Okay, they could have a history of incest or some shit like that. Do not press go, especially if you've never been close to this uncle or this masculine energy, and they just suddenly opening the door for you. No, no. Okay, someone also is a colorless black man. Okay, or it could be colorless black men that want to see you go through a hard time, or they want to see you be poor, or go through poverty, or go through some type of sickness or illness. Okay, but whoever these people are, whoever these colorless ass people are that keep trying to set you up, these men that are being investigated, this little group or this little coven here, by springtime, they will be wrapped up. Okay, whether in a body bag or whether in handcuffs, but they're gonna be handled by the universe by springtime. Okay, so what God needs you to do in the meantime, keep your nose clean, keep your heart right, keep your mind alert, keep your head on the swivel, because people going to try to take you out before they go down. That's just how the way. That's the way of the world. Okay, people would rather cover up their dirt versus like sweeping it up. And since you're literally just kicking their dirt up, they are pissed with you, and people could be trying to put money on your head to keep their secrets, covered up and shit like that. But never fear, the Lord is always here. Okay, period. Just make sure you moving smart and don't put yourself in no crazy situations. Okay. And that time period is specifically between now and I would say like by spring equinox, so like the middle of April. Okay. These people wanted to intentionally set you up with some type of vampire. I don't know if this is like an energy vampire or like a sexual vampire or whatever the case might be. But they were also trying to figure out a way to steal your benefits. Uh huh. Literally, all you gotta do is pray or pray these energies, pray these intentions, pray these people out your energy, and God will do the rest. Okay. Somebody was working with a work day and that backfired, and that's why they're trying to make it look like you're homeless. Because they're being exposed right now. So it's like they involved or implicated themselves in a federal crime. They're trying to get out of Dodge, and they did this with a work day. All you have to do, or all you had to do, in order for the tables to start turning in your favor, was pray about the situation or this person. If you haven't done so already, do so. The ancestors are fighting for you on the other side. You got a very pissed off masculine energy on the other side, and a very pissed off grandmother or like a great grandmother energy on the other side that these people took out. They took them out. Your family took these people out for life insurance, and they lied and said that they did not, and you were a part of somebody's will and you did not get your proper inheritance. And that's why this big fat ugly Aries sibling of yours, this sister of yours, has been trying to impersonate you. And also there's a Libra Scorpio here that has been doing the same thing, that was at one point in time connected to an ex, possibly a Gemini ex of yours. Like, everybody wants to figure out what you do, your mannerisms, your gestures, how you move your head and everything else, to see how they can pull a quick one. But the only person they're going to be casting illusions on is whoever is committing the crime, because they're going to hype somebody up and convince somebody that they're going to get away with something that's going to be the literal evidence to why every single other person goes down. All right, clock that. Clock it. You have the ethereal aura. These people are jealous of it. Okay, like, you're just a star, bro. Like, you don't try. You don't even like attention, honestly. A lot of you guys don't like to be seen, don't like being on the scene, don't like a whole bunch of people around you at all. But you just have this aura where, like, you walk into a room or you walk past someone and they just know you not like them. You're like, you're just different. Something about you is just different. And it's very intriguing to people, but because you gatekeep yourself, it's like you're just like a walking angelic mystery to most people. And it's okay. It is okay to be mysterious to people, because most people don't deserve to know who the fuck you are anyway. They will only take advantage of it if they knew. Yeah. Somebody around you wanted to use you as like a relief to whatever pain they were going through. And no, God removed you before this person could even try to lean on you, because they didn't deserve your support. Okay. You have a major upgrade coming your way because you're close to God after this betrayal, or this person who backstabbed you and tried to reject you for this Libra Scorpio bitch or this Aries bitch, whoever. It could have been two of them. Shit. It's like you have a masculine energy that could have betrayed his divine feminine for two karmic ass women, or like I'm hearing up to five karmic women. Ew. So somebody broke up with somebody and like neglected somebody and just started going crazy as far as having sex with other people. Like, ew, that's nasty. That's why this person is sick and their wand is sick. And that's also why they're saying rejection is God's protection. Because had you not taken heed to, who this person really was, had you not listened to the signs, had you not read the writing on the wall, you would be sick right along with this person right now, and they would not have given a fuck. And if anything, that was the goal for these karmic women, to get this masculine sick, to also get you sick. They were hoping that you were attached to them enough, and that you loved them enough to allow them to sabotage you. And that's why you'll be receiving karmic retribution, because not only were these people wrong, you also ascended past your own illusions, past your own patterns, past your own addictions. Okay, and you are receiving karmic retribution. Not only that, these people, the karmic retribution from the heavens are being called down on them so you can get your justice. All right, so like, you have 1,000 avenging angels right now on the scene in the 3D that are fucking shit up on your behalf. Okay. Yeah, a white man or a white woman could be significant here, as well as a baby girl. Somebody has righteous anger. It's like maybe somebody here, they betrayed you for a white man, a down low man betrayed you for a white man at work. Wow. So you was thinking somebody here was having an affair with a woman at work. Whole time they was having an affair with like a white boss or something. Like, it was like a white man boss. So like, you could have noticed like a masculine was coming home like sitting weird, or like just like their body mannerisms was weird, like their ass was hurting or something, or like their back was hurting or something, and you couldn't figure out why. It's because this person was avoiding consequences at work for the scamming they were doing by getting bent over by this white man or white woman at their job. Okay, so this person, if it was a white woman, they could have been getting pegged, okay, as some type of fetish for somebody else. Or if it was a white man, they really could have just been being somebody's bitch. Okay, period. Mm-mm-mm. This person thought you was gullible or naive, and you weren't ever going to catch on to the fact that they're a cheater and a liar and a thief, and they're not comfortable with their own sexuality, and like, you knew all of that shit. Like, what? So yeah, this destiny swap is a fail. With this double tongued demon, with this Leviathan spirit, this Pisces Aries energy, it's a fail. It's a fail. It's a fail. It's a fail. And if you try it again, it's still gonna fail. Just letting you know, it's fail. And you are exposed. Everybody knows you're a liar. Everybody knows you're a cheater. Everybody knows you're a thief. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. But it's not that they're going to know. Everybody already knows. Okay. What else do we have to know here, Spirit, before I close this out? Yeah, all of these empty promises that this person spoke aloud or around trying to take you off this planet, they're gonna have to answer to Anubis for that. Because honestly, these modern day humans, they don't realize that there have been entities and systems and entities here far longer than the material world. And people think that Lucifer is the biggest thing that they have to worry about. But Lucifer is not the oldest issue, we should say, okay? There are older gods, there are deeper gods, there are less arrogant gods than the ones that are portrayed to us today. Anubis is the god of the dead. That is who this person will have to speak with very soon. That is also who this person will have their heart weighed by in the afterlife if they do so choose to take themselves out before karmic retribution is executed in the 3D realm. Ashe. hmm Somebody is supposed to be getting married soon to somebody who sold you out. So a heads up, it's a fake marriage proposal coming your way, and somebody wants you to say yes so they can avoid charges and they can avoid responsibility for being connected to this devil worshiper cult. Spirit is saying, remember who the fuck you are. You don't need no man to validate you. You don't need no ring to validate you. You don't need nothing to validate you besides your own self. When your heart, your mind, and your body is aligned, that's all you need to succeed in the world with anything, with any chapter, with any goal, period. And when a man or a woman shows you who they are, believe them the first time to avoid any further issues. Okay? Take a precaution when people show you that they are not of the same cloth as you. Okay? Take heed when people show you that they do not have the same heart as you. Okay? Be aware when people show you that they do not think the same as you. Okay? Doesn't mean that they're bad people, but it does mean that you could be placed in a disadvantage because someone feels as though it's not a greater or a lesser decision to target you or to demean you or to take from you, but it is of their best interest. And that is what I mean when I say be aware when you do not think the same as other people, because you have some people on earth that have humanitarian spirits. Some people have totalitarianism spirits. Some people have socialist spirits. Some people have Marxist spirits. Some people have misogynistic spirits. Some people have feminist spirits. Some people have balanced spirits. Just pay attention to who you are so you can know what your vibe is meant to attract. Okay? Some people are attracted to like minds, some people are attracted to opposite polarities. But knowing who you are is important, and knowing why you're here is important, so that way you don't pick up extra karmic energies and extra karmic relationships and lessons on your way. That is why abstinence and celibacy is recommended and encouraged by the celestials. Because when you take sex out of the equation, you get to really get to know people and see people for who they truly are. There is no incentive when sex is not in the equation. You are simply seeing the person completely, for their soul, for their mind, for their body, for their heart. You're just seeing them without actually interacting or exchanging. And that is how you should make your decision. It should be completely sober and alert, not love drunk, not digmatized, not pussy whipped. It should be completely sober when you make your decisions on who your life partner is in this life. It is important because we are in spiritual warfare. So, who you choose to marry is essentially who you choose would be the best person to survive the apocalypse with, in a hypothetical scenario, of course. Anything else, Spirit? Yeah, I feel like whatever these plans of the enemies are, it just keeps coming out that they are going to fail because they're arrogant, stuck up, and conceited. Like, these people have not been led by God, and they will not be led by God if they continue to try to come up against you. So you really don't got nothing to worry about. People have been trying to target your beauty. They could have been trying to like catch you slipping, catch you at a vulnerable location, or catch you like, I don't know, like I'm hearing catch me outside, how about that, catch me outside, how about that. Maybe somebody was trying to catch you outside and like mess your face up or something like that. That's because they like fucking jealous. Like people so jealous. Like it's sad. You really got a funky, dirty old Nigerian man somewhere that's just so jealous that you're naturally beautiful and that he can't do nothing with you. Like he can't have sex with you, he can't talk to you, he can't touch you, he can't hold you, he can't claim you, he can't do none of that. Like you don't fuck with this person. Period. Like there's a strong spiritual boundary. It's a big fuck no when it comes down to whoever this nasty, funky, dirty old Nigerian man is. Like he really just needs to let it go. Like let it go. He's sending all these people to try to hurt you to make it seem like he's the best option. If you had no other good options in the world, it still would not be this motherfucker. Okay? Somebody tried to sell you out. Yeah, and tried to replace you with a Capricorn or Sagittarius. Man, if you don't get the whole fuck on, okay? Like somebody wanted you to be jealous that they was preferring a Sagittarius and helping a Sagittarius win certain cases and stuff. Like, okay, and you're a pedophile, and this bitch is a pedophile. So, I mean, you want me to be jealous about what exactly? People keep trying to put you with like perverted ass people with perverted minds and perverted thoughts and perverted fantasies. Like, no, fuck no. Yeah, these people wanted to be sneaky, freaky around you. This Sagittarius Capricorn was hired by this nasty, funky, dirty old Nigerian man. I said Nigerius. But yeah, to be sneaky, freaky, and cause illusions and confusions. Somebody could be between the ages of 23 and 33. The Sagittarius could be. And this old man could be between the ages of 45 and 55. Casting illusions and confusions on the whole city about you. Like, fuck out of here. And then we also have Galatians 6:7. Do not be deceived. God is not mocked. For whatever one sows, that will also he reap. So, long story short, like these people thought it was safe to play with you. They thought that they was using the Lord's name in vain, coming for you and telling people why you shouldn't be protected, why you shouldn't be saved, why you shouldn't be assisted, why people shouldn't listen to you. Trying to deceive people, trying to mock God, trying to mock God's favor on your life, trying to mock what you've been through. But whatever seeds that they have sown to go against you, to mock you, to discourage you, to make you lose love and support, will also be those same seeds that this old funky dirty Nigerian man reaps, that this Capricorn Sagittarius woman reaps, that this Libra Scorpio woman reaps, that this Aries woman reaps, that this Aries Pisces man reaps, that this Libra woman reaps, that this Gemini Cancer man reaps. Ashes, ashes, they all fall